So what if the very roads we drive on could actually power our cars? I know, it sounds like something straight out of a sci-fi movie, but it's a future that engineers are seriously working on right now. We're going to explore how this tech could evolve, from charging at a simple stoplight all the way to cars that literally levitate on the highway.
Just think about it for a second. Imagine never having to stop at a charging station ever again, because your car is just constantly refueling as you move. This one idea could completely redefine electric vehicles and really transportation as we know it.
Okay, so to really get why charging roads are such a total game changer, we have to start with the biggest problem for today's EVs, the battery. A typical EV battery can weigh over 1,000 pounds. That's as much as a grand piano sitting in your car. It's the heart of the vehicle, for sure, but man, it is also its heaviest burden.
And this, right here, illustrates the fundamental trade-off, the catch-22 with EVs. If you want long range, you need a big, heavy battery. But the heavier your car is, the more energy it takes to move it around, which makes it less efficient. The goal, the dream, is to break this cycle, to create lighter EVs that can still go the distance. So, how do we start chipping away at this weight problem? Well, the first idea is actually brilliant in its simplicity, and it takes advantage of all that time we already spend just sitting in our cars, waiting at a traffic light.
The technology that makes this all possible is called induction charging. And if you've ever put your smartphone down on a wireless charging pad, guess what? You've already used it. It's a really safe, really efficient way to send power through the air without any physical connection.
And look how seamless this could be. You just pull up to a red light, and a little RFID sensor in your car, kind of like a key card, tells an underground pad, hey, I'm here. The pad activates, and for the 30 or 60 seconds you're just sitting there, your car gets a quick top-up of juice. No plugs, no effort, nothing.
Now, that stoplight idea? That's brilliant. But that's just the beginning. The next step takes this whole idea from a standstill and kicks it into high gear, literally, all the way up to highway speeds.
This is the vision of the electric freeway. So instead of having just these little isolated pads at intersections, imagine continuous charging coils built right into the fast lane. As your car drives over them, it's just constantly drawing power. You'd have basically unlimited range as long as you're on the highway.
The payoff here would be enormous. I mean, range anxiety? Proof, gone. Those long, boring charging stops would be a thing of the past. And here's the best part. Cars would only need a tiny battery for driving on local roads. That slashes the vehicle's weight and, like we talked about, makes it way more energy efficient.
But okay, let's take this even further. So far, we've been talking about the road powering the car's battery. But what if the road could just bypass the battery, bypass the motor, even bypass the wheels, and move the car directly? It sounds like pure science fiction, I know, but it's the next logical step.
The potential here is it's mind-bending. The idea isn't just to make driving a little more convenient. It's to fundamentally change the physics of how a car moves by using the road itself to lift the vehicle up, getting rid of the single biggest source of energy waste there is, friction.
This is a huge leap in thinking. See, on the left, the road is basically just a power source, a gas station. But on the right, the road becomes the engine. It's the difference between just charging your car and turning it into a high-speed, open-air magnetic levitation train.
And what's really cool is that researchers are exploring at least two fascinating ways to pull this off. The maglev approach uses powerful electromagnets on the car and in the road to lift and push it, like how two opposing magnets push each other apart. The hover concept is a little different. It uses spinning magnets inside the wheels to create lift over a special aluminum road.
But both of these incredible concepts, they share the same ultimate goal. By lifting the car right off the ground, you get rid of all that friction from tires on pavement. And that would create a transportation system that's not only incredibly fast, but also astoundingly energy efficient.
So this all leaves us with a final kind of provocative thought. For more than a century, progress in cars has always been about improving the vehicle that drives on the road. But maybe the next great leap forward won't be about improving the car at all, but about completely reinventing a relationship with the road itself.